I loved you so much, Eve.
Tell her that you did not have a baby with Julian Crane. My God. You and Julian Crane were lovers?
TC!
Liz was right. She said that you would run straight back to Julian's bed, but I didn't believe her.
Let me make you forget all your troubles. Let me make love to you.
What happened?
Looks like TC's ready for a little company. Oh, TC, I didn't know you were up. How about I make us a nice big breakfast? You deserve it after last night.
Liz, about last night. I'll get it.
What are you doing? We need to talk, TC. About why you decided to break your marriage vows.
Morning.
Where?
At the mansion, you remember?
Oh, the mansion, right.
How are you doing?
I know that old saying that says things will look better in the light of day. It's a lie. If anything, they look worse. So it really happened, huh? TC and my daughters found out everything about my past. About the drugs and the drinking and us and our son. Now they hate me. I've lost them. I've lost my husband and my daughters.
Eve, I wish there was something I could do to magically make the pain go away, but if you can think of any way I can help you through this, tell me.
You know, I had a dream about our son last night. And he was crying. And he was calling out to me. Julian, if you could find our son. I need to see who he's grown up to be, and I want to talk to him and hold him and tell him that I didn't intentionally give him away. Just like I didn't intentionally hurt Whitney or Simone.
They'll understand that one day.
But maybe having my son would help.
That's a very good possibility.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Julian, if you could find our son, maybe Whitney would stop hating me. Maybe she would get close to her half-brother. Wouldn't that be wonderful? If Whitney and our son became close.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just want you to make love to me, okay? Make love to me.
I'm the one you love, Whitney. And we both know that. Will you ever be able to admit it?
I'm all set. Let's go. Not yet, Louise. Listen, like I told you last night, that jungle is very dangerous. I hired a local guide who knows his way in there. He's an expert tracker. He learned every inch of that jungle from his father. If anyone can find Paloma, he can.
All right, well, fine, but he better get here soon or I'm leaving without him.
Listen, without a guide, you'll either be lost or dead in the jungle.
Lost her. You know, first he kills my brother, now he's kidnapped my sister. Why? You know, she never did anything to him. I know he doesn't want us together, but it's got to be something more than that. You know, why the hell does he have this vendetta against my family? And when the hell is he going to stop torturing us?
When will the torture stop? Not until I've destroyed every last one of you, Luis. Not until your father and Catherine pay for what they did. Yes?
Everything's going fine, boss. Drugging her was definitely the way to go.
And I guess I should thank little Paloma. Because of her, soon Luis and Sheridan, Martin and Catherine will all be dead.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who sings so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You want to talk to me about broken marriage vows? I think you should talk to Eve, because she was the one that made a mockery of them.
I know what you found out about Eve's past was shocking. TC, we all were shocked.
Sam, that's putting it mildly.
But she is still your wife. You took vows in church before God. And I know that you still love her.
Loved her. Past tense.
TC, it doesn't turn off that easy. Okay? Not even when you want it to.
Sam, I'm not having this discussion.
Yes, you are. TC, you are my best friend. And I know how much this marriage has always meant to you. Now take it from someone who lost his. Hey, just don't throw it away like this.
Hello, may I come in?
Father Lonigan, what are you doing here?
I called him TC. I think we all should talk.
What is this? An intervention? TC knows what he's doing. He doesn't need this.
This is not your decision to make, Liz.
Sam, Liz is right. I don't need this.
I just want what's best for you, TC.
As do I, my son.
Father, you don't know what TC went through last night. You don't know the immoral things that Eve did.
Actually, I do. Sam filled me in on the phone. What struck me was that everything Eve did was in the past, before she ever knew you. She did not break her marriage vows.
She lied to him. She pretended to be someone that she never was. She married him under false pretenses, and then she kept the lies going year after year until she finally devastated her husband and her children.
Sam also told me about you, Liz. That you blame your sister for abandoning you, for leaving you to be molested by your father. That must have been a horrible thing, my child.
It was. And I will never forgive my sister for that. And you should never forgive her either, TC.
You sure you have to go to the hospital today? Word travels fast in this town, and it's going to be talk.
I know. But I've got a job to do, so I'm gonna do it.
I'll go with you.
No, Julian, I have to do this myself. But you can try and find our son. It's the one hope that I have left.
I will, I promise. I will bring some joy back into your life. I will find our son.
How you doing?
Can't you tell how I'm doing?
I meant about last night. You know, about your mother.
I don't want to talk about my mother, okay?
Come on, Whitney. She's your mom. You know, you're lucky to know who she is. I mean, I'd give anything to know my birth mom. No matter who she is. Family should be close.
Well, she's not a part of my family anymore. But now that you and I are getting married, you are.
Whitney,
We should talk about our future together. Is that okay? Now, I want to make sure that we can support ourselves, because I don't want to become a burden to my father, especially after everything that my mother's done.
Well, I have no intention of taking money from your father. And I'm going to work hard. We'll be fine.
I'm going to work hard, too. Yeah, we'll be able to support ourselves. We'll be fine.
Yeah. And in no time, we'll be ready to add to our family. So what do you say? What do you want first, a boy or a girl?
I don't want to have a baby. I mean, you know, not at least for a little while. I mean, look what happened to Kay and Teresa, getting pregnant before they were really ready. You know what I'm saying?
What? Baby, you okay?
Yeah, I guess last night taking a toll on my stomach.
I'm not surprised. You sure you're okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna go grab a shower, and, is it okay if we stop by the hospital just to make sure Teresa's okay?
Yeah.
Why am I getting so sick all of a sudden?
It's taking this guide so long.
He'll be here. Well, I wish I could tell Luis who I really am. That way he'd understand why I'm just as desperate to find Paloma as he is.
Martin, do you think that Alistair is really going to do harm to Paloma?
Catherine, we both know what he's capable of.
Señor Wheeler.
Raul, come on over here. Luis, this is Raul. This is Luis Lopez Fitzgerald, my friend and Paloma's brother.
We will find your sister, senor.
I know we will. So let's get going.
As soon as I can check the equipment.
I already checked it. Twice. All we need to do is find this guy who's kidnapped my sister.
Sí, senor. Bueno, I will be leading the two of you, yes?
Yeah.
No, actually, it'll be the three of us. I'm going too.
Of course you are, Sheridan. You don't want to leave Luis's side. Just as I predicted. Start preparing for the next stage.
You got it, boss.
Hey, good morning, sleepyhead. Remember me? I bet you're wondering what I'm gonna do next, huh? Well, I'm gonna kill your brother, Sheridan Crane, and your godparents, Louise.
No. You cannot go to the jungle with the Sheridan, please. It is too dangerous.
Louis is right. The jungle is extremely treacherous. I'd prefer it if you would really stay here with me.
I'd appreciate it, too.
Can't say no to you. All right, I'll stay.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Do me a favor.
Sure.
Yeah, will you take care of Sheridan while we're gone? You know, I just have this feeling she may try and sneak off and follow us.
Of course. I'll look after her like she's my own daughter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you. Please be careful. Are you all right?
No. Just got this feeling like I'm never gonna see Luis again.
Oh, no. No, no.
You're here awfully early?
Well, you know what they say about the early bird and the worm.
Well, when I was your age, the only worm that interested me was the one at the bottom of the tequila bottle.
Right. Well, I've got my sights set on running Crane Industries one day, so figure I gotta show Alistair that I'm the rightful heir, and that I can do more than gamble away my trust fund. I figure with you two at odds lately, you know.
Don't have to be polite, Fox. Father and I hate each other.
Right. Well, it just seemed like a good time to show him that I should be next in line. You don't mind, do you?
It's a very heavy crown. Are you sure you want to wear it?
Absolutely.
Then you have my blessing. It's good to see you applying yourself, taking responsibility. You've grown up since your return to Harmony.
Well, it's bound to happen sometime, I guess, right?
I'm proud of you, son.
Thank you. Listen, speaking of sons, any luck finding the one that you had with Dr. Eve?
You still look a little green. You sure you're up for this?
My best friend almost lost her baby last night. I need to make sure she's okay for myself. All right.
Whitney. Hi, Chad. I didn't expect to see you here.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Whitney, please. Honey, I know you're hurt and you're angry, and you have every right to be. I just thought that if we could just talk.
I don't ever want to talk to you again. You ruined my life.
Are you sure you want to be alone?
Yeah. Just gonna try and read, get my mind off of Luis being gone.
Well, I know you said you weren't hungry, but I'm going to go down to the kitchen and bring you a breakfast tray, just in case you change your mind, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, you bastard, Alistair. When are you going to stop torturing our daughter? Luis?
No, it's not Luis, Sheridan.
Father.
It's a good thing you didn't go with him. The jungle is a very dangerous place. Who knows what evil could befall your precious Luis out there?
What are you planning on doing to him?
You are my passion for life.
You're harboring so much hatred, Liz.
Father, you have no idea what I went through. You don't understand the pain I endured.
I understand all sorts of pain, my child. And if I don't, our Savior certainly does.
He can't. If he did, he would never have let it happen.
Liz! I think you guys should just let it be, okay? I know you mean well, but I really don't need this today.
Look, TC, I know you're hurting inside. And you're making decisions based on that hurt. Decisions that will have consequences for the rest of your life.
I know you're still reeling from what you learned about Eve. But as I said, everything she did was in her past. Before you were married, before she ever met you.
Father, not everything. Last night I found Eve in Julian Crane's bed.
What?
Yeah, that's right, I did. You know, I was trying to do exactly what you told me to do. I was trying to save my marriage. And I went over there and I found them together. I felt so guilty because...
Guilty? Why would you feel guilty?
Well, you know, what difference does it make? You're gonna find out anyway. I slept with Liz last night. Sam, I was angry that Eve had lied to me all those years. I slept with Liz, so what?
So you are still a married man.
Eve slept with Julian.
That is no rationale for you to break your marriage vows, TC, and you know it.
Eve lied to me, Father. Eve deceived me, not just for one night, but for many years. If I'd have known about her past, she wouldn't be my wife, Father.
Are you telling me that if Eve had been honest with you, after you'd come to know her, after you'd seen the fine woman she'd become, despite her past transgressions, you wouldn't have married her?
I gotta get Sam and the priest out of here before they talk TC into taking Eve back. Please. Whitney, I don't want to lose you. Can't we just talk?
I heard everything I needed to hear last night.
Well, then we won't talk about any of that. So you and Chad getting married?
That is none of your business.
I just think that you're both very young. I thought maybe you'd like to live life a little before you settle down.
Oh, right. Live life like you did? By being a whore and a drug addict?
Whitney, stop.
No, Chad. She just doesn't like you, okay? She doesn't like you. She never has.
No, it's not true. I do like him. I just don't see what the rush is to get married.
No. Mom, that's not true. What you're trying to do is you're just trying to ruin my life. Well, I got a news flash for you, Mother. You already have, you lying bitch.
It's bye-bye time for Luis and Sheridan and the wonderful Wheelers. It's all part of Alistair's plan. That's cute. You want to warn him or something, right? Well, it seems you're a little tied up at the moment. Oh, man. You and I are going to get to know each other better when I get back. Much better, Judge.
What are you doing?
Need markers. The jungle is very deceptive. Within moments, everything is so turned around, you never find your way out.
What is it?
I'm just worried that Sheridan's gonna try and follow us.
My wife will take care of her. We need to stay focused on finding Paloma.
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing to Luis? How did you know I didn't go into the jungle? Or that we were even here?
You should know by now I'm aware of everything, Sheridan. And you should also know that no one ever crosses me and gets away with it.
Oh, God. I was right. He lured Luis into the jungle to have him killed.
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah.
You're going into the jungle, Luis. But you're not coming out.
I haven't found my other son yet, but I'm on my way to Father's office right now. He will tell me where my boy is.
And then what? You going to, make him a crane, bring him into the family business?
I haven't thought that through. I have to find him first.
Well, just so we're clear, when you do find him, I have absolutely no intention of letting any bastard half-brother of mine take what I believe is rightfully mine.
Don't turn into your grandfather. Don't see everyone as a threat. Your brother...
My half-brother.
Your brother could be an ally. He could even be a good friend, as good a friend as Chad.
Whitney, just listen to me.
Why would I listen to you, Mom? You are nothing but a hypocrite. I mean, you tell me not to be promiscuous, and then I come to find out that you were a whore. You point at Kay and warn me about the dangers of becoming a teenage single mother, but you know what? At least she's raising her baby. What'd you do with your son? Huh? What'd you do with him? Throw him in a dumpster because you were too high to raise him yourself?
Whitney, you need to calm down, all right?
I love that boy. But not as much as you loved your drugs, or he'd be with you right now, wouldn't he, Mother?
My child was stolen from me by Alistair Crane. And Julian and I are going to find him. And when we do, no matter what you think of me, I hope that you will get to know him.
I don't want to get to know your bastard son, Mom. I don't want to meet him. I don't even ever want to see him. Do you understand me?
Casa Encantada.
Oh, so now you're a receptionist, Catherine, eh?
Alistair,
Do you also clean the bathrooms down in sunny Mexico?
you monster. What have you done to Paloma?
You care more for your lover's child than your own children.
That's not true. That's a lie. You hurt Sheridan over and over again, and you treated Julian terribly. How could you be so cruel to your own children?
A father does what he has to.
Fit to be their father.
How dare you pretend to care about our children? You abandoned them.
I did what was best for them. I was afraid if I stayed in Harmony, you'd punish them.
You left them and you left me. The former was deplorable, but the latter was unforgivable.
Stay with you, Alistair. You abused me. You would have killed me.
A husband's prerogative.
You don't know anything about being a husband. You don't know how to love or share. Our marriage bed was a nightmare for me. You don't know how to make love to a woman because you're incapable of anything but hate. And your touch disgusted me.
Thank you, Catherine. You've just made what I'm about to do all that much easier.
What are you planning? Are you gonna hurt Paloma?
No, not Martin's daughter. Ours. I'm gonna kill Sheridan. And you have no one to blame but yourself.
No, no, Alistair!
Someone was here.
Damn you, Alistair! You're not taking Paloma away like you took Antonio. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna get her out of here. I'm gonna make you pay for everything you've done, old man.
I'm afraid not, Luis. Because you're gonna die before you ever have the chance. You and Sheridan.
Consider what I said, TC. Don't throw away your marriage to a fine woman because of something that happened long before you knew her. Remember that since the two of you pledged your love before God, Eve has been a good wife.
Father Lonigan's right. Think about it, TC.
I'm sorry, TC. I shouldn't have gotten so short with Father Lonigan. I know he meant well.
You know, Liz, Father and Lonigan and Sam are right. Eve and I, we built a wonderful life together. And what she did was in the past.
She slept with Julian last night, TC. That's not the past. She ran back to him as fast as she could.
But that's after I threw her out of her own house.
Please tell me you're not thinking of taking her back. Whitney, I hope you don't mean that.
Oh, I do. I have no interest in knowing the child you had with Julian Crane.
Whitney, whatever you think of me and Julian, when we find our son, you can't take it out on him. He's done nothing wrong.
I haven't done anything wrong either. And neither did Daddy, right? But we all have to pay for your sins, don't we? Because you...
Baby, what is it?
Whitney, are you all right, honey?
Get off me. I'm fine. You make me sick, that's all. I need to be alone.
Whitney, honey, wait.
No, let her be, Dr. Russell.
She's sick. She might need my help.
No, I'll just all this turmoil tonight's got her stomach upset.
Oh, that's my fault, too.
Look, Dr. Russell, you know, earlier you were talking about your son. Alistair Crane stole him from you. How?
I gave birth alone in this hospital in Boston. Thanks to Alistair, Julian had left me before he even knew that I was pregnant. But Alistair knew. God, he was a beautiful baby. I nursed him, and they took him to the nursery so that I could get some rest. And then I woke a few hours later to an intern telling me that my baby is dead. But he wasn't. Alistair, or one of his henchmen, kidnapped my baby. I didn't realize any of that until recently. And now every time Julian and I get close to finding our son, Alistair makes sure that we don't.
Well, I do hope you find him.
That's my prayer. Oh, I'd give anything to hold him in my arms again. Louis grew up to be.
My half-brother can be my friend, but I'm not going to share my birthright with him.
But you won't have a choice. He will have a claim.
I've already lost Whitney to Chad. I'm not going to lose my inheritance to some bastard half-brother.
So this sudden desire to have it all has to do with the fact that you can't have Whitney.
Drop the psychoanalyzing, Father. It doesn't suit you.
Fox, I just know how bitter I became when I lost Eve.
And how does it feel now to have her back after all these years?
I don't have Eve back. It's very complicated. But this time around, I'm proud of the way I'm handling it. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. If Eve and I become a couple or just remain friends, I'll have no regrets for the things I did or didn't do. I'm going to go find Father. Fox, I want you to be happy. Be careful of the choices you make. And don't wind up living your life with regrets.
You should know it. My father's right. I'm not going to have any regrets. I need to see you.
God, whatever this is, I hope it goes away.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you, actually. There's something that I have to tell you.
You know what? Not now.
No. Right now. Today. Right now. Because I'm not going to spend the rest of my life regretting what might have been.
I do hope you find your son, Dr. Russell.
Thank you, Chad. Excuse me.
Hello?
Eve, it's me.
Hi. Have you spoken to Alistair yet?
I'm on my way to his office right now, and I'm not leaving until he tells me who our son is.
Please try and find him, Julian. I really need something positive to look forward to. You know, something to hope for.
I will. I promise.
Julian will find him. I know it.
God, I want to believe that. And then there's another part of me that thinks that Alistair's probably going to take the identity of our son to his grave. God, I'm probably never going to get my son, or my daughters, or my husband back. Not ever again.
You know, Liz, Sam and Father Monica were right. Marriage is sacred. It is for better or for worse. And I've been too quick just to turn my back on all of that. I mean, what kind of message will that send to my daughters?
That you don't base a marriage on lies.
But her lies were in the past.
Cece, she slept with Julian last night.
Liz, I slept with you, all right? Marriage is a commitment, and I just can't throw it away like a torn t-shirt. I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way to save my marriage.
How can you have any hope of doing that after you know what she is? And that she slept with and had a child with Julian Crane, the man that you hold responsible for ruining your life and wrecking your tennis career.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But if I'm gonna find any way to succeed, I need for you to do something for me.
What?
I need need for you to leave. I need for you to leave this house. I need for you to leave Harmony, and I need for you to never, ever come back here again.
I've got to find Louis. I've got to warn him.
Whoever was here is gone now. We could try to follow him.
We find Paloma, that's all that matters. Well, who knows what Alistair has in store for us out here. Just a good thing that Sheridan didn't follow us.
No doubt.
This must be the path. Louise! Louise, can you hear me? Oh. I have no choice. I have to save him. Sheridan! Sheridan! You're falling right into Alistair's trap. He's gonna kill you.
Die. All of you, die!
The struggle, the triumph, the glory. It only happens once every 4 years.